Lunch Songs Live! Time, friends, time for Lunch Songs Live! Time!
Sleeping through a hurricane. Oh, like sleeping through a hurricane. Whoa, anxiety is on parade, can't escape it. Whoa, anxiety is on parade, can't escape. I'll never wake from this barbed wire charade, can't escape. Sleeping with a hand grenade. Whoa, like sleeping with a hand grenade. Whoa, anxiety's on parade, I can't escape. Whoa, anxiety is on parade, I can't escape. I'll never wake from this barbed wire charade, I can't escape. Never wake from side down, right below, above. Side down, right below, above. Side down, right below, above. Side down, right below. There's no use swimming against a tidal wave. No swimming against a tidal wave. Whoa, anxiety is on parade, I can't escape it. Whoa, anxiety is on parade, I can't escape. I'll never wake from this barbed wire charade, I can't escape. Never wake from side down, right below, above. 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 Yo-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yo-da-da-da-da-da-da. Side down, right below, above. Side down, right below, above. Upside down, right below, above. Side down, right below.
Hey, what's up, everyone? If you're watching, please say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And Let me adjust this thing here. Whoop. So yes, that was me rocking out in my khakis. Khakis. For the first time in probably a decade or more. Yesterday I put on khakis. I've been a dad for 6.5 years. It was time. It's time to make that transition into at least part-time khaki wear. So here I am. Yeah, so that was a song of mine from an old band that I had called the Sort Ofs. The Sort Ofs, not the Sword Doves. Although the Sword Doves would actually have been kind of fitting, because we were a aggressively pacifist band, fighting for peace. So yeah, the Sort Ofs, that would have worked. Anyways, that was a song called Anxiety from an album called Anxiety on Parade, which, you know, is out there in the world. Hope you will check it out. But yeah, when did we start that? I guess that was sort of like 2005 and 6 and 7, maybe into 8, where I was making that music, and that was sort of the country folk version of that song. The band was pretty proggy, rock pop stuff, lots of big arrangements, and so yeah. So I thought I'd play a song that I was kind of listening to at the same time as I was making that music, which sort of sent me in a different direction. And it's a song by M. Ward called Dead Man. That I was from an album I was pretty obsessed with around the same time as the Sort Ofs was happening. Should have been tuning while I was talking, huh?
Dead man, don't cry. Dead man, don't cry. Don't cry. When you die, it ain't the end. It ain't the end when you die. Dead man, be brave. Dead man, be brave. Be brave. You shall be saved by and by. By and by, you shall be saved. Dead man, believe. Dead man, believe. Believe. You're a free man at last. At last, dead man, you're free. Dead man, don't cry. Dead man, don't cry. don't cry. When you die, it ain't the end. It ain't the end when you die.
Right. That was Dead Man by M. Ward. Which is, I heard, my friend Adam told me that he wrote that for the movie, the Jim Jarmusch movie. Or maybe not for it, but inspired by it. Seems likely. No reason to doubt it. So speaking of death, I will do a brand new song of mine that I finished 2 nights ago. And then last night I did this really fun thing, sort of one of those great rewarding community experiences that you live for, where I sat on a floor with 3 other songwriters, and we traded new songs, and we like gave one another the attention and care in listening, and then scrutiny and criticism and all that stuff after the fact, and gave each other feedback. It was really awesome. So I made a few tweaks last night, I guess. So I guess I shouldn't even say it's finished. I'm going to play it now, and it might go through many more rounds of revisions. But this is one of my favorite things about doing Lunch Songs Live. I can play brand new songs that are either ready or not, but here they are, and you can let me know what you think.
It's April now, and Alfie should be out on his lawn, spreading the hay out and spraying it down with a hose at dawn. But I haven't seen Alfie since the last February storm. Hushabye, oh hushabye, the wind sings to the dandelion, until that little dandelion finally lets go and is gone. And I saw his daughter at the house one summer day. Couple of months or more since Alfie passed away. Well, she was having a yard sale. I just waved, 'cause who knows what to say. Hushabye, oh hushabye, the wind sings to the dandelion, until that little dandelion finally lets go and is gone. 9 months for a baby, 3 weeks for grass. Miracles are speeding up, the kids grow up so fast. House goes on the market, then that house is sold. The young folks moving in today, one day they'll be old. So hushabye. It's autumn now, and Alfie will be out on his lawn, raking the leaves up. But now instead it's a dad and his son. I think of who would smile to see that what needs doing's getting done. Hushabye, oh hushabye, the wind sings to the dandelion until that little dandelion becomes 100 seeds, and I watch them fly, I watch them fly until there's no more dandelion, because that little dandelion finally let go and is gone.
Hey, how are you going? How's it going, man? Just saying, all right, I haven't caught one of these in a bit. You haven't, but it's not required. I'm psyched that you tune in when you can. I mean, I am broadcasting in the middle of the day, which makes very little sense from a certain point of view. Yeah, I'm going to do a cover song now that I've done 2 depressing songs about death. I'll do a fast, depressing song. Oh, actually, you know what? Only the verses of this song are depressing. The choruses are not. But you know what? I usually forget the words of the verses, so it'll be all upbeat. You can never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes just like ice. It's a cold, lonely light that shines on you when you wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think you could ever win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. A taste for love in a simple way. And if you need to know why I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know that I'm still standing, better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Weekly required, Rob. If you wanna commit to that, awesome. I won't be grading the test, though.
Did you think this fool could win? You're starting down the road and leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. My love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. Don't you know that I'm still standing, better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 ba 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 da. Don't you know that I'm still standing, better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ba 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 I'm still standing.
Okay, hey Sarah, how's it going? For anyone that didn't know, that was an Elton John song, which I kind of, like I heard when I was a kid, but I sort of fell in love with it. Again, when my daughter, there's a movie called Sing. It's an animated movie it's kind of like about an American Idol sort of thing. But anyways, they do that song in it. So my daughter loves that song. So I fell back in love with it because I love hearing her sing. So Sarah, you're asking about the piece of equipment I'm using to make the harmonies. Yeah, let me tell you about it. It's called the TC Helicon Voice Live 3 Extreme. It's amazing. It does a billion things. I say this every time people ask about it. It does a billion things, and I use it for like 3 things. So the guitar effects, any looping I do, I don't think I'm going to do looping today, but that's done in there. The vocal stuff is all there, the reverb, delay, and the harmonies, the sort of instant harmony thing. It's just listening to my guitar and figuring out the chords in real time. And then the best thing about it is that all the sort of effects are happening in that unit, and then it has a digital out, so it goes right into my computer. So I don't have to fiddle with like mixers or anything. It's all pretty much mixed in that thing already. So it makes live streaming super simple. So yeah, you should check it out. Yeah, it does looping. I forget, it's probably about like $800. So it's an investment, but like if you're a person who uses a lot of effects, it has many effects. I mean, and I'm just using it for an acoustic guitar, but I imagine it would be a good pedal for electric guitar players as well. Okay, what am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I had a request on my last episode on Tuesday. Someone named Galen requested my song Morning Edition, which I haven't played. I don't think I've played it since I put it out a couple years ago. It was a song I put out convinced that it was going to be the thing to keep Trump out of the presidency. I just thought this was going to be the final effort that was needed. And it had the exact opposite effect, so I guess you can blame me for the last few years. But I was listening to one of his rallies and getting really tired of the Make America Great Again slogan and how unexamined that fake nostalgia is for something that, may have been economically great for a certain amount of people, but was just as trying, if not more trying, as things are now. And also just like so many of those great achievements, American achievements, are fraught with things that make them way more complicated. Like the fact that we got to the moon because we hired a Nazi war criminal to do the rocket science. And yeah. So anyways, I was thinking about that. And speaking of his rallies, yeah, or whatever. I'm just gonna play the song. There's 1,000 lyrics in it, so I think it probably says it all. Oh, I do need a harmonica though. Sat in caffeinated traffic in the honey light of dawn, digesting drive-through flapjacks and whatever news was on. Apple software, cyber warfare, somehow freedom's caught up in the crosshair. But the last assault to soldier on, followed by a feature piece on Werner von Braun. There's a rich man making speeches about who shouldn't be allowed, and
he's playing to his big adoring crowd. What a minute holds within it is all in later how you spin it. So he's asking every woman, child, and man to raise their hands and pledge to make the nation great again. Well, there ain't no limits to what you can achieve, assuming you'll betray all you believe. And baby, you and me will find out soon if the enemy within is called a head-to-pickle room. As quick as you can smoke a cigarette and then cover up the smell with cheap perfume. The whole country conveniently forgets took a Nazi to land us on the moon. 'Cause that's the kind of thing we woo-hoo-hoo. And I've been fastened to this platform on which I bitch and syndicate. Speaking of, this is that very platform. Whatever line they're feeding to the corporate fourth estate. Weren't she pretty? Such a pity. She's fucking on the subcommittee when she'd rather just stay home and masturbate. For the lurid eye of the much maligned, half-blind surveillance state. Well, there ain't no secrets to why we self-deceive. When they're dangling the promise of reprieve, baby, you and me will find out soon. When the enemy within begins to trash adjacent rooms. If liberty's a marriage minuet where hope's the lonely bride and fear's the groom. Not until this dance they both met. Someone struck a deal in some back room, expecting all of us to woo-hoo-hoo. I've been thinking about the strangers traveling into different songs, sung by a crowd that's 30,000 strong. Will we beat them back or greet them on that endless road to freedom that narrows and expands depending on the way that we define the word belong? Well, there ain't no limits to what we can achieve. Some lost thing should never be retrieved. And baby, you and me will find out soon if the enemy within is called, with the enemy within's reserved the whole hotel till June. Before you say what makes a fire great, you should know the heat is separate from the fumes. Don't you feel the way the whole earth quakes? Soon as that big lunar rocket booms, proving what we'd all along presumed, that our bright future is bursting into bloom. 'Cause that's the kind of thing we woo-hoo-hoo.
All right, I made it through that with one noticeable mess up, but that's not bad for not playing it in like 2.5 years. I'll I'll rate myself. And now, oh, thanks, Galen. I'm glad you were here to see it, since it was your request. Thanks for making it. Yeah, if people don't know that song, I made a video for it at the time where I used one of those Snapchat, what do you call it, like face replacement filters, and I just, you know how Snapchat, I don't know what they do these days, I haven't used it in a while, but back then you could only get like 6-second snippets of video or something. So anyways, I replaced my face with Donald Trump, and then I shot, who knows, 100 clips of me lip syncing, and then I had to piece them all together. It was fun, but again, the whole point of the song, it didn't work. So he was elected, and then I very quickly, if you're a big Trump fan, I'm not quite sure why you're, well, I was going to say why you're tuning in, but I have plenty of friends who disagree with me, so no, I take that back. I'm glad you're tuning in. But I guess what I'm saying is I realized I do a lot of this complaining. But anyways, I wrote a song after the election when I realized that this man was going to be in charge of ICE, and a man that lacks empathy would be making decisions with from all the evidence, I would say, with no concern for the people he's absolutely fucking.
In a California boarding house, there's a baby sick in bed. For the second night, his mama holds a cold cloth to his head. If she dials 911, the EMTs could tell DHS to call ICE, and the whole thing could come undone just by tugging on one thread. She's got the phone cord coiled around her fingers like a rosary for prayer. And when the men come through that unlocked door, the boy's delivered to their care. 'Cause that's love in a time of sharp decline. Ain't that love in a time of sharp decline? When the follow through is equal to the fear it overrides. Ain't that love in a time of sharp decline? When the Visigoths were north of Rome, the Pope came out and said, all you pagan savages go home, or the Lord will strike you dead. So the tribal king decided to obstruct the aqueduct, and he blocked the flow of food to market, and then he burned up all the crops. So the Pope said to the emperor, sir, without water, fish and bread, you're royally fucked, and I guess my God wants me to save myself instead. 'Cause that's love in a time of sharp decline. That love in a time of sharp decline. When the naked truth and the need for proof are walking side by side, ain't that love in a time of sharp decline? There's a woman holding vigil in her husband's final days, sifting through the superficial things that hospice nurses say. Since they began the drip to ease his slip, she's never once left his side. She keeps whispering, will you marry me, though she knows he can't reply. 50 years have been refined to something words cannot convey. It's like staring straight into the sun, and she never turned away. 'Cause that's love in a time of sharp decline. Ain't that love in a time of sharp decline? Ain't that love in a time of sharp decline? Ain't that love in a time of sharp decline? But when the faith you bring is the only thing you don't have to leave behind, ain't that love in a time of sharp decline? Ain't that love in a time of sharp decline?
Oh, thanks, Galen. Yeah, it's going to be on... am I pronouncing your name correctly, by the way? I hope so. Yeah, it's going to be on... well, not my next record, because that's actually stuff that's all been done for quite a long time. That'll be out in the next few months, hopefully. But another record that's in process, the song's been recorded. I basically just need to add my vocals and some harmonies to it. And I hope to get that out by 2020. Galen? My apologies for saying Galen. I guess that would be G-A. All right, so what am I going to do? I know what I'll do. Do a cover song by Pink Floyd. And I'll tune for all of your benefit. I also want to say, for those of you watching, first, thank you so much. I have a lot of fun doing these and keeping it pretty loose and playing stuff that is a little bit rough around the edges and new songs and random covers. It's a ton of fun. But if you, for whatever reason, don't have any of my music yet, I'd love for you to have a copy of my album, The Great Make Believer, which you can get for free if you just help me with the shipping and handling cost. I will sign it, mail it to you, along with some other goodies. To do that, you just go to go.chrisrobley.com. Go.chrisrobley.com. And that's my, The Great Make Believer is my previous full-length record. Came out in 2016. And people that might have known my sort of earlier, more like full band, psychedelic kind of stuff, this one's way more country and folky. And simple, which I think kind of... not kind of, definitely sent me in a folkier direction overall.
Taking away the moments that make up the dull day, litter waste the hours enough and way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long. There is time to kill today. And then one day you find that 10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. Catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to know or half a page is scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. Time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say.
Song by Pink Floyd. If you're just tuning in, this is the khaki episode of Lunch Songs Live because I'm sporting some khakis. I'm gonna do another new song if I can remember it. Let's see. If anyone wants to hear anything in particular, let me know. If I can't play it this time around, I'll take it as a request for maybe next week's episodes. I don't even know why I try to use my ears. I have a machine that'll do this for me. You know how like we have GPS, so we don't like know how to read maps or look at stars anymore for our direction and all that, and you know we don't have to remember phone numbers. Tuning a guitar by ear is one of those things that we as a species are forgetting how to do. It's totally anecdotal. I assume that just simply because I'm forgetting how to do it.
All this time you think I'd get used to getting on with this living without you. But does the sea need the sky to be blue? And do we need these lies to see what is true? The heart goes boom, 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 boomerang. Say what you want, say what you will, I will not believe a thing. The only song I knew is a song you sang, but my heart is not a boomerang. So I tried first to cast out the hurt to the four lonely corners of this flat earth. But oh, my surprise when I found why the sun's always rising and going back down. The heart goes boom, 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 boomerang. Say what you want, say what you will, I will not believe a thing. The only song I knew was the song you sang, but my heart is not a boomerang. All of this time you thought that I'd come back. Oh, whatever made you believe that? Oh, the surprise when you found, not everything you throw away is coming back around. Goes boom, 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 boomerang. Say what you want, say what you will, I will not believe a thing. The only song I knew was the song you sang, but my heart is not a boomerang. I know my heart is not a boomerang. I know my heart not a boomerang.
All right, there's two questions I have to answer, and the answer to both of them is yes. I will play anonymous. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for the request. Thanks for tuning in. I'll play it right after I answer this second question. Well, you know the answer is yes, but you might not know what the question is. The question is, would I consider doing some kind of workshop on a streaming format like this? Yeah, I don't know if I could do it like a monthly thing, but I'll find a way to, like, if people have questions about the tech stuff like that I'm using, I'm totally happy to do that. You know what? When I started this, I was kind of like maybe overly ambitious. Like I had three different cameras and an auto switcher I programmed to go between them. And then, I've got all these different, like, I could take that away and like add that or, stuff. I did like fancy stuff. And then you can let me know. I wasn't really sure how much any of the extra stuff added. And the simpler it is for me to run, I think the more present I can be and focused on talking. And talking is really hard sometimes. So anyways, I sort of stripped it back more recently. But let me know if you miss like the different cameras and stuff. For real, I would love your input because I'm not sure what makes these more interesting. But yeah, I would be happy to do some kind of like thing like that. Let me think about it. I'll figure out what format to do it in. All right, so a request for Anonymous.
da 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 da.
So I stumped myself on that tongue twister of a chorus. I want to go where I'm anonymous, where goodbye and hello are synonymous. Wait, no. I want to go where I'm anonymous. No one that we know will call upon us, and goodbye and hello is synonymous. Say that many times fast. I couldn't. Hey, Greg, and quick info. Thanks you all for tuning in. Yeah, the harmonizer is a TC Helicon Voice Live 3 Extreme, and that's actually doing all the effects, the guitar, all my vocal effects. When I do looping on this little series of mine, it's that. Basically, everything is that. And then it goes straight into my computer, so I don't even need a mixer or any extra things. All right, I think I have time for like one more tune. What should it be? I'm in drop D, so I'll do this. Greg's wondering what the vocal mic is. Oh, damn. Yes, Jay, I should do 1 + 1 + 1 = 3. All right, how about this? I'll do that on Tuesday. I'll do 1 + 1 + 1 = 3 on Tuesday. And Greg, the vocal mic's not a Shure, AKG 414 with official AKG masking tape.
Rock on, gold dust woman. Take your silver spoon, dig your grave. Heartless challenge, pick their prey, and they'll never cry out loud. Cry out.
Pretty sure that's not the lyric.
Wake up in the morning, see your sunrise, loves to go down, go down. Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? Is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Rock on, ancient queen. Follow those who pale in your shadow. Rulers make bad lovers. You better put your kingdom up for sale. For sale. Did she make you cry, make you break down? Is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Or did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? Now honey, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Go home, go home.
All right, that was a Fleetwood Mac song. I hope you all knew that. And Greg, Jay, Quick and Foe, Geelan, Sarah, everyone who's been watching, thank you so much. Thanks for the questions. I'm just in a room by myself, so it makes like a huge difference when I know you're there and well, listening first, but also just saying hey. It makes this a lot more fun, and it starts off pretty fun for me at least. So yeah, thanks again. I'll see you on Tuesday at 2:00. I do these Tuesday 2:00 Eastern time, and Thursday at 1. So see you then. If you want to say goodbye to Flula, I'll give you a moment.
Goodbye, people. Thank you for tuning in. It has made my day. I hope it has made a small difference in improving the quality of your day. And with that, I will bid you adieu.